Good evening. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgo. For the Virgos, this is going to be your final outcome for mid October. This is dealing with your past, your present, your current situation, and then we're going to give you the outcome of what I see for my Virgos, okay? So, Virgo, first and foremost, what I see when it comes to the sign of Virgos. Hey, Dina, how you doing? So, when it comes to a past situation, Virgo, what I'm seeing here, Virgo, is that in your past, some of you could have dealt with a Gemini with the Lovers card, where with the Two of Swords, you could have found yourself stuck in a third party situation with the Three of Swords, needing to take time to go away and heal a broken heart with the Four of Swords after dealing with a toxic situation where someone really felt used and abused and taken advantage of and manipulated with the Five of Pentacles left out in the cold, causing you to have to kind of where you was forced to separate from this here three-party situation that left you feeling broken hearted with the Queen of Pentacles, due to being stressed out and overwhelmed with the Nine of Swords, where you was forced to have to make a huge sacrifice and walk away and let go of the situation. With that Six of Swords, you was able to leave this person, like I said, dealing with a Gemini in your past, okay? So what I see after this situation here, when it comes to moving forward with your present situation, is that with the Seven of Pentacles, you are taking time to pay close attention to details as far as your harvest, and kind of taking time to water the garden and just spiritually grow and spiritually connect, doing some healthy water herbal rituals, okay? I do see you focus on your stability in the present situation with the Eight of Pentacles when it comes to definitely saving for a rainy day, pushing yourself toward the Ten of Pentacles to have a long-term family foundation, which is helping you to work on the strength card. So some of you could definitely be taking on the sign of Leo energy here, where you can be either dealing with an emperor or taking on the emperor role yourself. But the emperor and empress is both here together, so it's very possible that when it comes to moving forward and somehow managing to gain some sort of recognition toward this Ten of Pentacles, it's very possible that after taking some time to work on your stability and it kind of helped you to work on your strength and your self-confidence, where once upon a time you could have maybe saw yourself going through some low self-esteem issues, where you was able to now get your self-confidence back, get your strength back, stand up for yourself, hold your head up high, and you could have every possible met a Aries, okay? And someone who represents the emperor, and you yourself turn it into this beautiful empress, taking on the star card. So some of you can also have Aquarius energy in your birth chart at this time, okay? I do feel like when it comes to the present situation, you will receive some sort of justice in this here situation, where maybe in the past you was dealing with an unevenly yoked situation, but I feel like right now when it comes to the present situation, it's very possible that some of you may even if not just meet an Aries, some of you may meet a positive Libra who's hardworking, or you may just foresee some sort of spiritual justification from a situation where you was once done wrong, and now the tables are turning, where again you are now getting ready to receive some sort of balance when it comes to gaining some sort of evenly yoked situation, where maybe in the past you and this other person was unevenly yoked where you wasn't meant to be. And so I feel like moving forward into the present situation, pushing yourself toward the future, there will be a new person who's going to come into play, who is going to be more on your same level, on your same spiritual journey, where you will find somebody and meet somebody who seems to be a little more compatible than it was in this last situation. Okay. Now, when it comes to moving toward your future, Virgo, with the magician card, I do see you definitely manifesting some great things for yourself, greater things for sure. Seven of Wands, you are definitely on defense mode when it comes to guarding yourself, having your wall up, learning from your mistakes, not letting anybody come back in to take advantage of you, which is definitely smart. You could definitely be taking on a Sagittarius energy when it comes to the Temperance card, moving in moderation. Some of you may have Sagittarius in your houses or planet somewhere, okay, where you're also taking on the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So definitely setting clear boundaries, moving toward the future, definitely taking back your power and grounding yourself with the Queen of Wands. Sun card, definitely focus on your happiness at this time when it comes to your stability. So that is looking good. Um, when it comes to water, Virgo, you got the Knight of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. So what this is telling me here is that when it comes to the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, there could definitely be some competition between two people who may view themselves as being on the same rank, on the same platform. And so when it comes to this here Page of Cups, uh, it's kind of causing a tower of events. So you could have been dealing with someone who has strong water placements in their chart or a water sign in general. I feel like this person was trying to keep their options open, and this person could have been juggling you and another individual, which is what caused this tower to come into play because somebody could have got found out. The truth could have been exposed. Somebody could have been trying to keep a secret that they had somebody else on the side. And so now, after the truth is being exposed and this tower coming to play, somebody could have found themselves being put out, okay, trying to keep their options open. I feel like somebody learned a powerful lesson. Somebody went through some sort of a rude awakening, okay, after learning this harsh lesson of, mistreating people, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like after this person could have possibly mistreated you and thought that the grass was greener on the other side, and tried to sugarcoat some shit, I feel like now that you are no longer in this toxic situation because you was forced to make a huge sacrifice and let go and move forward and walk away. I feel like you choosing to leave this person behind has really caused this person to sit here with this Four of Cups, Five of Cups, Ten of Wands, where this person is really sitting here withdrawn, feeling bored, unsatisfied, really meditating and contemplating. Five of Cups, feel as though they poured out 3 of Cups. They're still holding on to you, another person, but they feeling heartbroken because even though I feel like this person got their heart broken by this person who they could have possibly left you for, and now that this other person has moved on with their life, they feel as though they don't have nobody. They feel as though they lost that person and they lost you, okay? And so now this person is carrying this here Ten of Wands because they feel as though they're carrying this heavy burden knowing that they lost two people who, they once upon a time had in their life. And so now with the Two of Cups, this person is somehow wanting you back. For some of you, you also could have dealt with a Taurus who may have water in their chart. So I feel like now this Taurus can definitely be having some resentment and past anguish issues of feeling guilty, trying to repent for their sins, perhaps going into the Lord's house, asking God to forgive them. Maybe this Taurus could have been married and has a wife and family, and this Taurus feels bad about how they cheated on their wife, their significant other. And so it's very popular. This Taurus is now trying to make things right at home with their wife, with their spouse. So after going through this here third party situation where I feel as though somebody got break from with the Six of Pentacles, when it comes to this here Taurus energy. Okay. So that's kind of the energy that I was getting here from this particular situation. Okay, Virgos? So, let me know how it resonates and feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. All right. So with that being said, you said I don't do third party stuff. My exes always tried to put me into it. Yeah, I know. Well, I know once upon a time, I can say that I've been involved in a situation like that a long time ago, about, maybe 10 years ago. So, you live and you learn. With age comes wisdom, with wisdom comes knowledge, and with knowledge comes power. And so, long story short, once upon a time, been there, done that, and did that. And after making your bed hard, you kind of, reap the consequences, but then you live and you learn. You learn from your mistakes, and you try not to look back and go backwards, and you try to keep from repeating those mistakes. So now moving forward, doing something different. Okay. So that's what I see in that situation. Who else is here? Because I see Dina and then someone else came in. And my apologies for the last reading I did. I really felt like I was receiving a lot of distractions in that last reading that I did. And so I had to go back and I had to delete a lot of the comments from that last reading. And I had to make some changes to my channel. And so sometimes when you try to be nice to people, people tend to take advantage of your kindness and view your kindness as weakness. And I'm not the kind of person to allow for somebody to take advantage of my kindness like that. And because I see clearly, I'm not dumb, deaf, blind, or illiterate, so I can definitely see what's going on. And so once I start seeing it for myself after giving a person a second chance, and they come back and do the same thing, then I have to step in and put my foot down. And I have to make some changes and remove them. And so that's what I did. Because everybody got their own platform, and so I'm not going to tolerate or allow for anyone to be rude and disrespect my reading and come into the middle of my reading and then try to flip it and change the whole damn thing as of what they want to do. That will not be allowed here. Okay. So with that being said, Virgos, I will upload this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you was able to get something from it. I will come back later and do an oracle reading for you guys. Okay. So with that being said, love and God bless. All right. Have a good one.